Slash a Snakepit with Mean Bone. Ain't life grand? Get a little close up there so you could really see it. CVT guitar lesson for Alan. Alan, how you doing, man? So this guitar, or the guitar is tuned flat in this one. Slash, just as we were just texting earlier, quite the player, man. I mean, out of all the bands of that 80s era, he just had something different, you know, than the other guys. And it was at the right time, you know, the blues element. Funky right there. That's just one of the parts. That's section 2B that comes in 1 minute and 52 seconds in. Alright, but a lot of fun parts throughout. Let's jump in section 1A, 47 seconds in, and it does this. And it keeps going. So we're going to break this down. I got double dots in here. It's going to make it easier for you to memorize, but it's a B power chord from the beginning, 47 seconds in, 2A, 4D, and you're going to go 2 times, and then just remove your index and go open A, 4D. I always called this the Angus Young chord. I don't know, he used it in a few songs. But you'll lift it and then come right back down, and then you have the old karate chop rest, and you're gonna have a bunch of those. All right, and then double dots start, and you're gonna go 2-4, open 4, 2-4, rest again, and you're gonna do that 6 times. Then this one. So keep it down 2 times. Lift, 2 times, lift, down 1 time. And that's just thrown in there, you know, that 1 time. And then you're right back to that 3 chord groove 5 times. And then D, A, E, power chords, open 2, D, G. Move it up a string, and move it up a string. Okay, when you hit that last chord, hit the open E and B. I usually, with riffs like this, like to grab it on an up strum as opposed to down. But you gotta be careful not to hit the G in there because it'll make it a minor chord, and you definitely don't want that, and you'll hear it. So, alright, and then section 1B, 1 minute 2 into the song, it's a play off of that, but he's using a 7th chord, which is used more so in blues, and he's palm muting. All of this except the ending sections. It's a B7 form. You're going to go 2A, 1D, and 2G, palm muting, and think of the beat, you know, that we started section 1A with, but this time you're going to end up lifting your A string and D string off, so it'll go right. Then double dot start again, and you're gonna go all 3, lift the top 2, all 3, just 2 times. So it's, then this is different. You'll go so you start at the same little 3 grouping, open 2 DG, 2 1 AD, open A, and then all 3. So you have, it's cool. Then back to the 3 grouping, no double dots though, just 1 time. With that same ending, D, A, E, and then the open E, B. And then minute 9 in, this is part of the section still, and it's like we just like the start of this section actually. The 4 hits, then the double dots start again, but it's 5 times this time. Now this is a different, same chords, believe it or not, of going. He's just hitting different notes of it, which I thought was really cool. And it's going to be 2G, 3B, 2nd fret D and G. I'll just bar that, and then 2D, 1G. So that's A, D, E, or D, A, E. It's a higher version of. And no opens after that one. Okay, section 1C, 116 in. It's back to like the very beginning, section 1A. Okay, it's not as many times. You'll go, and then 5 of the 3 counts. Another variation of this, close to the same. 2-3 GB, 2-2 DG, and then 2-2 AD and 1G. So it's the fretted notes of the E major chord, and then open EB. So you could substitute and do the same one for all of them, Alan, if you want. I mean, or whatever. Not a big deal. But it was important enough for Slash, which was cool. Section 1D is back to the B7 chord. Okay, you're going to do the long version 2 times of 2-1-2, palm muted, lift the top 2, and coming back down. And then the 3 count. That is going to be 5 times. So start now. Pretty much the same variation there. So it's gonna change. Don't worry here. Matter of fact, it changes right now. Section 2A, minute 37 in. Changes for a second. Open AD, 2G, 3B. And then 2nd fret AD, 1G, open B and E. It's just our E chord. So back to like section 1A, and then the 3 times of the 3 grouping. And then you'll go back to the long D, long E. And then this build up. Wait, we're using 2 pages here. Power chords, open 2 EA, short rest, hit it again, and then palm mute these. It's an F, F sharp, and a G. It's 1 E, 3 A twice, move it up 1 fret, twice, 1 fret, twice. So it's 4th and 6th fret, no palm mute, 5th and 7th, once, open E, 5th and 7th, once, open E, and then 6th fret on the E. So, and that'll go into the way I started this. No, this is right before that. It'll go. Let's see, minute 52. Let me take a quick listen. This is right before the part that I introed with. Yeah, you'll go. Well, check it out. 7th fret E, vibrato. And keep in mind we walked up to that because we did this, right? I'm walking right into it. 7th fret D, G, and B. Then that rings. Then string mutes down up. Think of it as a triplet. You're going down up down, but you're doing the string mutes here. Real light pressure. Put all your fingers there. But the chord you're going to is barred 9th fret. Just go the last 4 strings and go 11D and 10B. It's an A major, but we're gonna strum it. So it's like. And then lift these 2 fingers off, and it's the 9th fret D, G, and B. Ring, and then again slide. So you have. And I heard on the last one, I don't know if it was an overdub guitar, when you're coming out of the 3rd time to go. Down, up, down, up, down, up on the 7E. Or down, up into the 7. There it is. 4 hits. Alright, we're good. Into section 2C, 205 timestamp. This was the funky part. This is what I introed your lesson with, but yeah. I'm making it look easy probably, but it's not. It's funky, it's percussive. 7E, and then a downstroke on the string mutes. It doesn't have to be all 6, but don't just hit several of the strings in the mutes. Don't just hit one. So you have, and then 7 D, G, and B. So you have upstroke, and then an upstroke again, mute, and then 7E. That's the groove, or the subgroup. The punches are the mutes. Alright, let me do that slower. Now watch. Just fast, it sounds different, right? And then repeat it, but we're going to go to the 9th fret on the D, G, and B for the first one. And end it on the 7, so. And back to the first one. And then go 7, down, up, mute. And then an E power chord, 7, 9, A, and D. So it's. Okay, and then 2 times, second time, no star. So the second time is going to be this. You go right into the E5 power chord after the 3rd subgroup instead of going. Alright, that's the only difference. Series of repeats till the solo. 11th fret on the G. Slash uses a wah for some of this, but I like how he starts it. He does a quick bend release and then a slow bend. And then you'll go 9th fret, E and B. Follow the picking in your tabs. 9EB, 12B, 11G pre-bend release. So it's pull off to 9G. Oops. And then 11, 11 bend on the G, 9G vibrato. So it's bending it out of tune now. A lot of attitude in that. 11G, pull off to 9, and do the same thing on the D. And then 9G, half step bend. And then 11, pull 9 on the D. Then 11, down, up, pull 9. 11A. So it's 11, pull 9 on the D and A. 3rd finger on 9A. Bend, release. But let it ring a second, go. And then pull off to 7. So you have If you do the index, then you can't pull off, right? And then after that, 9 pull 7 on the A and E. 9A twice, bend to 7A, and then 9 pull 7 on the A and E. So there's a lot of those. All over in there. 317 timestamp, 12B bend, twice, vibrato. On the high E, love this. Great riff, man. 9, 11, 12 on the E. And then the rest is technique. 11, hammer 12, pull 11, pull 9. 12, 11, B, E. Here it is. Okay. And then 9. Let me see. Oh, my bad. 11 on the E.